Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. I'm back in the game room after having finished a BGA stream at my desk. As part of my last delivery product unboxing and my play order, I got in Dodgeball World Tour, Heroes and Heels by PLAAY Games. We're going to crack this open and see what's all in the box. First, let's start by looking at the back. Action, drama, balls. Welcome to the Dodgeball World Tour. This game is designed to create an experience akin to Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller's movie version of professional dodgeball, but presented as a touring roadshow, similar to professional wrestling. On the Dodgeball World Tour, an ever-evolving collection of teams travels from city to city, entertaining fans with a nightly program that features an escalating series of matches. There's no regular season, it's always the playoffs. The championship is always on the line, like every night in the featured match. Like pro wrestling, the Dodgeball World Tour blends a strong storyline element with competitive sports action, good versus evil, right versus wrong. The script writes itself as you play the game. Inside this box, you'll find 2 double-sided game boards, 3 chart boards, 68 player cards, 16 coach cards, 16 team cards, a reference card, dice, and tokens. And there's always more at PlayNow.com. Let's start by cracking this open and see what we've got in here. PLAAY Games always have amazing production quality with their games. Trying to slice this so I don't slice myself, but I get the... So basically, I want to slice what I'm trying to slice and not what I'm not trying to slice. Which in this case is yes to shrink wrap, no to my leg. Anyway, let's get the sleeve off. And we'll see it's in the Play Now box. And we'll see what we've got in here. We've got our dice that are probably going to get swapped out once I decide what I think of the game. And then we've got everything in the plastic film. Which, that can hit the bin, actually. We've got our finder rolls, so we find who we've got and on which team. That's not double-sided. This should be double-sided, though. Looks like probably a player finder. No, it's not double-sided, actually. We've got the team out, sub-coach, and the dice pool, probably for each team. No. Looks like we've got two of these boards. Pre- and post-match drama, kind of reminding me a little bit of Face to the Mat. Looks like it'll be... Let me see if I can zoom in here so you can see, but it looks like it's going to be a 3d6 roll on here at the start of each match. Because it starts at 3, goes to 18. That's what makes me think 3d6. Then we've got extra drama, along with super drama. Hilarious stuff from the looks of it. Highlight throw for hit. Highlight throw miss. TV ball throws. None of these are double-sided so far. Starting to get into our team cards that are going to need to get sorted. These are going to need to get torn out. And actually not necessarily sorted, but it looks like they're draft teams. Then we've got our coaches. I've also got the... Oh, actually, I take that back. Looks like there are some... Looks like there are a couple of pre-constructed teams on here just to show you how it's all laid out. So that's probably to get you started. Then there are more team record sheets. I wonder if there are more of these available on... Play.com. I might want more of those. Actually, now I'm curious, so now I'm going to look. Bear with me while I get my laptop into do some research mode. Let's see, this is we've also got, while my laptop's loading, we've also got the rule book that we'll give our cursory thumb through to. But you guys know my feeling about PLAAY rule books, especially watching everything with Mr. President unfold from last night. That was Thursday. Last night was Thursday. It might have been Wednesday when all that happened with Mr. President. I was not happy about that at all. I'm also a little bit annoyed. Demo Derby. So I might need those, but there are no sheets for... There are no extra score sheets for Dodgeball, which is actually a little bit annoying. I'm going to have to get a message out to... Actually, there's some stuff I'm getting from my Noble Knight order that I'm probably going to have to reach out to Keith at PLAAY Games for anyway. So I'll just tack this on as part of that. Anyway, let's zoom in here. We'll crack the rule book open, and we'll see what we get. Now, like I said, I've kind of mentioned that there's preparing to play. I mentioned in the context of the We Have a Problem, Mr. President rule book that I think some of these rule books need a lot more pictures, more examples to help explain everything. Because the fact that I had to go to a video to figure out We Have a Problem, Mr. President, how some of that works, that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. Now, it's probably a cost decision that... Let me zoom in on this a little bit further. It's probably a cost decision if I had to take a wild guess on why these rulebooks are mostly plain text. But you lose the explanation there, I think. You lose a lot of the clarification to make things easier to understand. Okay. We've even got specialty matches. Interesting. Advanced options, front and back court play, creating teams. If push comes to shove, though, I can probably just start making copies of the score sheet, or of the team sheet. Then we've got the final comments and design notes. Looks like this was during the 2021 holiday sale. Okay. And then we're out of the rule book at that point. So we'll get everything back in the box. And that's everything in the box with Dodgeball World Tour by PLAAY Games. It's 8:15, so I might try to sneak in another product unboxing before I take off. But stay tuned to the channel for that. We'll also have at least one game after I get back. I'm tentatively penciling that in to be Western Front Ace by Compass Games, but don't quote me on that yet. Anyway, like I said, we'll try to get one more product unboxing here before I leave. I'll plug everything coming up at the end of the day. There is one thing I do want to announce, though. I do want to announce a change to this week's Mystical Munchies. I was starting to type up recipes last night, and I realized that ciabatta is actually going to take a lot of time to do, so I'm probably not going to have time to start it today. So instead of doing the ciabatta, we're actually going to switch up the appetizer, and I'm going to do pasta e fagioli, which is also in the Corleone family cookbook. So that's going to be a change on Mystical Munchies this week. We will be doing pasta e fagioli instead. Thank you for watching this video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone.